Good morning, boys and girls, and welcome to our nursery maths lesson. Today we will be focusing on number identification. Can you identify the number 5? This is the number 5. Can you identify the number 4? This is the number 4. Can you identify the number 2? This is the number 2. Can you identify the number 1? This is the number 1. Can you identify the number 3? This is the number 3. We will now be moving on to our shape identification lesson. Welcome, boys and girls, to our shape identification lesson for today. What shape is the boy holding? The boy is holding a triangle. What color is the triangle? The triangle is green. Can you identify the triangle below? This is a triangle. Let's describe the triangle below. A triangle has 3 sides. What shape is the boy holding? The boy is holding a rectangle. What color is the rectangle? The rectangle is purple. Can you identify the rectangle below? This is a rectangle. Let's describe the rectangle below. A rectangle has 2 long sides and 2 short sides. We will now be moving on to our color identification lesson. Welcome, boys and girls, to our color identification lesson for today. The pictures below all share a similar trait. They are all made up of the color blue. Let's identify the pictures below. A gentian plant. The ocean. Blueberries. Can you name other pictures that are also blue in color? A sapphire gemstone. A blue-eared starling. A blue dart frog. A blue dragonfly. Now let's look at the pictures below. Can you recognize the color blue? A blue whale. A blue crayon. A blue tropical fish. The pictures below all share a similar trait. They are all made up of the color green. Let's identify the pictures below. A leaf. A frog. Broccoli. Peas. Can you name other pictures that are also green in color? A tortoise. A crocodile. A snake. A tree. Now let's look at the pictures below. Can you recognize the color green? A book. Balloons. Grass. Now, boys and girls, we will be moving on to our story time lesson. Welcome, boys and girls, to our nursery story time. Do you remember our story time song? Let's sing it together. Story time, story time, story time is quiet time, so shh. Today's story is called Abe the Service Dog by T. Albert. Hi, I am Abe and I am a service dog. When I was a puppy, my owner told me I would be a service dog for a person who could not see. I did not know what that meant, but I knew it was something special. When I got a little older, I was sent away to school. My sister was sent to another school to learn how to help people with autism, to be their friend and help them get around. One of my other brothers was sent to a special school so he could learn how to warn people that they were going to get sick before they did. My other brothers and sisters became good friends with people in good families. Not every dog can become a service dog. School was hard. I had to learn many things just like you. I had to learn to stop and look before crossing the street and learn what a red, yellow, and green directional light meant and what I should do. I was taught how to guide a person to go left, right, to step up and down, to stop, to move forward a little, to back up, and much more. I had to learn where I was and how to get back, even in strange areas. I had to learn how to behave in a restaurant and never ever beg for food. That was hard. I had to learn that I could be a plain old playful dog as long as my halter was off. But once it was on, I was working. I became the eyes of my master and their safety, and how they got around was up to me. After a long time in school, I graduated and my trainer introduced me to BJ, the person who would become my master. We were both excited. We trained together for several weeks and became very good friends. She was really nice and we always spent fun time together once she took my halter off. One day the trainer said we were ready and I was off to a new home with my master and friend. We shared many years together and had many wonderful experiences. We went shopping, visited friends, ate in fine restaurants, and traveled across the country. I took care of BJ. I knew when she didn't feel right and could tell if she was happy or unhappy, sad, grumpy, or whatever. I would always try to make things better for her. BJ took care of me. She knew when I did not feel right or could tell if I were happy or unhappy, sad, grumpy, or whatever. She would always try to make things better for me. A long time passed, and now I can't help my friend anymore. BJ is off to school again and training with a new service dog. I will meet him tomorrow and help him understand his new master. Then I become like my other brothers and sisters. I become a good friend for people in a good family. You really couldn't ask for more. Story time questions. Number 1. What is the name or the title of the story? The name of the story is called Abe the Service Dog. Number 2. What is Abe training to be? Abe is training to be a service dog. Number 3. When Abe's halter is off, how does he behave? Abe is a very playful dog. Number 4. Is Abe a good friend? Yes, Abe is a good friend. Thank you, boys and girls, for joining our learning session for today. Goodbye.